Hello to everybody, this is Sadie, and she is going to have her first lesson with me, and she's been playing the violin about 1 week, so this is extremely exciting. And so what we're going to do first, we're going to take a look at the violin that we know the names of all the parts. So can we take a look at this and review our parts? So what do we call this? This is going to be the top of the violin. Can you say top?
Top.
Top, and, or you can call it the belly. And how about this is going to be the?
Back.
The back. And how about these things on the side?
Ribs.
You are good. And how about this?
A tail.
The tail. And we have how many strings?
1, 2, 3, 4.
And can we say the name of the strings?
E,
A,
D,
G. Very good. Okay. And what about this here? This is called
a
a...
bridge.
Yeah. And if we look inside the violin, we have a sound post. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. And that's where the sound goes from the string vibrating through the bridge to the sound post and out these F holes here. Then we have the fingerboard,
Yeah.
and we have the scroll, which is like the head, and we have, what are these things called? There are pegs.
Pegs.
Pegs, and this is the peg box.
We don't want to turn.
And we probably don't want to turn the pegs unless we really have to turn the violin if it's really out of tune. So I'm going to have you put your violin in rest position. Good. And I'm going to get my Magic X making material here. And how about red? Do you like red?
Pink is my
Okay, how about let's use pink. I'm going to get a pink pen here. And we're going to give you a Magic X. So I'm going to place the Magic X here. And we're going to show all the people out there where the Magic X is. It's at the base of our knuckle there. And I'm going to give myself one too, just so we know where it is. That is very good.
blowing on it.
You're blowing, that's to dry it. That's good. Okay, now we're going to put our feet together. And we're going to make a V, and we're going to take a step. And we're going to shift our weight back and forth like a tree in the breeze. Right, I'm going to just turn you so a little bit here. If we can move your feet here. That's good. That's good. I'm going to just move your feet a little bit here. If you could put this foot here. That's good. Good. Okay, and we're going to do our sliding on our Magic X. And this hand, we can actually let it rest here because we're going to keep this arm really loose. Then we're going to slide back and forth on our Magic X. Good. And we're going to look at our violin. I'm going to just take your violin very briefly. And we're going to show everybody that we have a high dot here.
And it's a turtle.
Is that what it is? Ooh. And our high dot is really helpful for us because we're going to let our little finger play over our high dot. Also, we know that it divides the string into 2 pieces. And we already have a geographical understanding of that fingerboard. So we're going to rest the violin in rest position, and we're going to do our sliding on our magic X. Can we slide? Slide, slide, slide. Good. And we'll put our hand over our high dot, and we're going to do our Statue of Liberty. And I know you're only 5, but how high can you count? Can you count to 10? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ooh, that is so good. And we'll put the violin back in rest
I can
position.
count higher than that.
Okay, let's try a little higher this time. Now, let's do our Statue of Liberty. And this is so useful because we're making our muscle very strong. And we need a strong muscle to balance our violin. Okay, should we count to 12 today?
I can do it higher than that.
I don't want you to get too tired, though.
I can do 13.
Okay, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
6, 7.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
13. Oh, that is very good. Okay, and let's just rest your arm now so we can shake it out so it doesn't get too tired. Good. And now we're going to let the hand be over the high dot, and we're going to do your Statue of Liberty. And we're going to rest the violin on your collarbone. Oh, that is so wonderful. Now, what we want to do, I'm going to borrow your violin for a second, and I want you just to keep your head straight ahead, and I want you to look into my eyes. That's right. And I'm going to place your violin here. Oh, but the head gets to stay right there. We're going to rest the violin, and then we're going to bring the hand over that. Oh, that is such a perfect position. Is that comfy? And we're going to make sure that we can lift our head up. Can you take your, and can you look back and forth just to make sure that your head is very flexible? Good, because we never need to squeeze down. Then we're going to let the jaw be in the chin rest. Good. And then we can do our tapping. Can we tap teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. That is great. We're going to learn our first piece. So let's start with D-A-D, and then
D-A-D spells dad.
it does.
My favorite one.
Oh, no wonder. Okay, and we'll play D-A-D, and then we'll play A-E-A. A, D, rest. D, A, D, and then rest. D, D, A, A, D, A, D. Oh, that is so great. And we'll put the violin in rest position. And it's so good. We're going to give you a big hand. And can you take your bow? And when you take your bow, you say violin. Can you do that? Violin. Good. Okay, let's do our Statue of Liberty. And we're always watching our feet. Good. Now we'll rest the violin on our collarbone. Good. I'm just going to let your head rest back there. Good. And we're going to play A-E-A now. So A, E. Good. That's very good. And back to the A. Rest. A, E, A, rest. A, E, E, A, E, A. And why don't we add G D G today? And then we've got the whole song. So G D G, we're going to come over here. And I'm going to take your hand. I want you to pretend that I am your bow here. So you're just going to hold my hand, and we're going to play G, D, G together. G, D, G, rest. G, D, G, that's okay. G, rest. G, and D, G, rest. And then 2 G's, G, G, D, D, G, D, G, rest. Very good. And let's see if you can play that now. So we'll put our feet together, Good. We make a little V. We take a step. Good. And we shift our weight back and forth like a tree in the wind. And we do our sliding on our magic X. Good. Slide. Good. And we're going to put our hand over the high dot. Good. And we'll do our Statue of Liberty. And we'll rest the violin and the head stays. Your head can stay here. And we just put our jaw on the chin rest. Good. And we'll start with G. G, D, G, rest. G, D, G, rest. G, 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 D, G. Good. And we play D, D, A, D, rest. D, A, D, rest. D, D, A, D, A, D, rest. A, E, A, rest. A, E, A, rest. A, E, E, A. Oh, that is so good. You have a whole song. Ant song.
Oh, I already learned this one.
Did you do that? Can we sing it together? Each and every ant, digging in the dirt, all the way to Greece. Okay, let's try it. So,
My dad's a violinist.
I know. I knew your daddy when he was a student here. Good. Okay, let's start with our feet. Let's put the violin back in rest position. Rest position. Good. We put our feet together and we make a V and we take a step. Good. And we do our Statue of Liberty and we rest the violin on our collarbone, the head. Ooh, excellent. Good. And we're going to play each and every ant, digging in the dirt, all the way to Greece. You got it. I'm going to have you come stand over here, and we're going to rest the bow on your shoulder here. First of all, we're going to just take our arm, and we're going to just let it come up, and I'm going to get a pencil for you, or I'm going to get the pink pen since you love pink. And you see, everybody has a perfect bow position, and we're just going to rest the pencil under your fingers here. I'm going to put the little finger on top, and I'm just going to rest the thumb across from the longest finger. And you have the perfect position. So then we're going to tap the first finger, tap, 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 and we're going to tap the two middle fingers together. Good, and we're going to let the thumb be slightly bent, but not pushing, just very, very light. And then the little finger, very light here. Good, and we can take the bow, we can turn it over, and we see that the thumb is going to live across from the longest finger. That is right. And I'm just going to place the pencil, and your daddy can help you with this too, because he knows what a perfect bow position is. And we just want to watch that the thumb is so loose, because you know what my favorite word is? Loose. That's right. And we tap the first finger, and the two middle fingers, and the little finger. Great. Okay. You know, we're going to add your bow to it already. Then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to drop the arm. Good. I'm going to let the bow rest here. We're going to let the arm come up, and we're going to just drop it on the bow. That's right. We're going to let the little finger be in the house, and we'll put the thumb underneath. Very gently. Good. And you already have a great middle to the bow. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do all the work, and we're going to use the forearm, which is from the tip of the elbow here to the tip of your fingers. And I'm just going to say, teary, teary, tee, tee, Teary, teary, tee, tee. Can you say that? Teary, teary, tee, tee. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Teary, teary, tee, tee. And I think we're done for today. That was great. So what you have to do at home, you have your Statue of Liberty, and to hold it up to 13 because you can count to 13. You have your sliding on your magic X. You have your tapping.
And I really can't count higher than 13.
Okay, next week we'll go higher too. You can go higher at home if you like. And then we have your sliding on your magic X. And you have your tapping with Teary Teary Tee Tee. And you can play.
Red is my favorite color.
Okay, and then you can play G, D, G, D, A, D, and A, E, A. I would say how many times a day? Maybe 3 or 4 times a day?
The pink is a little too light.
Yeah, that pink, we'll have to get a better pink for you. And then you can play the ant song, let's say 3 times a day. And then you can do your Teary Teary Tee Tee with the bow. I think that's a lot to do, especially just for practicing 1 week. That's very good. Big review. So we're going to put our feet together and make a V and take a step. Good. And we're going to shift our weight back and forth like a what?
Like a tree in the wind.
Oh, a gentle wind though. Good. We're going to put our violin in rest position, and I'm going to get some magic X material.
We have my pencil.
You have yours? How about if we do red today? Because that matches your dress too.
I have a red one.
Yeah, I think I gave you pink, or did I give you red?
Red.
Okay, and let's take a look at our magic X. Let's let the camera see the magic X. It's right here. Good. And we're going to put the hand over the high dot and put the violin in rest position.
I did that already.
Okay, and let's put our feet together again and make a V and take a step. And we shift our weight back and forth like a tree in the wind. And then we're going to do our sliding on our magic X. Good. And this is setting up our shifting. Good. And we're going to put our hand over our high dot. And we're going to do our Statue of Liberty. And what's the highest number you can count to?
14.
Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Wow, what a strong muscle you're developing. Good, and we'll do our Statue of Liberty. Good, and we'll rest the violin on your collarbone. Now, when we do this, your head gets to stay straight ahead. That's why you have to look into my eyes. Good, I'm going to rest the violin. That's great. And your jaw goes in the chin rest, but we're going to call it a jaw rest. And we're going to do our tapping. Tap, tap, tap. Can we tap? Teary, teary, tee, tee. Teary, teary, tee, tee. And grasshopper, 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 grass. And how about Mississippi is a river? Mississippi is. And how about I love to play my violin every day? I love to play my violin every day. Okay, let's do our G, D, G, D, A, D, and A, E, A song, and I'll help you here. We're going to make sure we're very flexible. Can I see if your arm can move here? That's it, because you want to move the arm from the ball and socket. Good. Very good. Well, let me just take your violin for 1 second. We want to be careful that we don't put our head forward. That's what turtles do, right? When they come out of their shell. Let's do a turtle. Right. So we want to just stay right on top of our...
Because when a turtle goes in his shell, he rolls up into a ball.
That's right. And then when the head comes out, we don't want to make it long this way. So we're going to keep our head right on top of our, that's right. So that's right. So I'm just going to push your chin back just a little bit. That's right. Good. Okay, now I want you, my hand is going to be the bow. That's right. And here we go. G, D, G, rest. G, D, G, rest. G, G, D, D, G, D, G, rest. D, A, D, rest. D, A, D, rest. A, D, A, D, and A, E, A, rest. A, E, A, rest. A, E, E, A, E, A. Oh, that's so terrific. And can you give us an introduction?
Starting with G, D, G.
Yeah. Oh, that was so great. Everybody's clapping. And can you take your bow? Can you say violin? Violin. We're going to start on the E. And can you sing and play together? Each and every and
Digging in the dirt, all the way to Greece.
okay, you got it. So, am I prepared today? Do you know what this is? Oh, you're prepared too. Okay. Here we go. So, we're going to have you hold our good old toilet paper roll, and we're going to rest the bow inside here. Good. And I'm just going to hold your bow, and you're going to drop your arm. Drop that arm. Good. And then we're going to just take it up, and you can hold the toilet paper roll with this hand, and we're shaking it out, and then we just go plop, plop. That is good, good. That's good. And the thumb very loose. And then we're going to tap the first finger on the bow, tap, 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 and the two middle fingers together, and then the little finger. Good. Can we do the tapping again? Tap, 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 and two middle fingers, and the little finger. And we're going to play a lot of teary, teary, tee, tee, 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 teary, teary, tee. Let's maybe review some of our bow games. So, our bow games are stirring the soup. Can we stir the soup? And what kind of soup would you like to have tonight?
Tomato soup.
Oh, you like tomato soup with basil in it? No basil. Okay. And
Just
let's
plain tomatoes.
Oh, okay, from the can? Yeah, okay. And let's stir the soup the other way. That's right, that's right. And how about let's do our windshield wipers? Do we need those today? I don't think so because it's not raining. And then we're going to do our Pinocchio. Good. And we're going to do our unicorn. Have you ever seen a unicorn? No, you'll have to look very hard to find one. Okay, very good. And then we're going to put the bow on the A string in the middle. And we're going to keep our fingers over, our little finger over the high dot. but so loose, because what's my favorite word?
Loose.
That's it, you got it. And we're going to do our silent string crossing. So we're going to roll the bow, and very silently we're going to go over all of our strings. Right. And this ball and socket has to be so loose here. So we're pretending we're a bird. Have you ever seen birds fly? And you know, they have to stay so loose in this part of their body. Otherwise, what would happen?
They would fall.
I think they would not be able to fly. Good. Okay, now I'm going to help you. I'm going to do all the work today. For now, we're going to just keep these fingers so loose. Wow, that's so beautiful. Now we're going to play teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. Isn't that a beautiful sound? And let's do that again. Teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. Good. And then we're going to go to the E string. So we roll our level. Teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. Good. And you see how we're opening our forearm? Open, 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 open. And then we roll to the E string. Teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. That is so beautiful. Not pressing down. And these fingers are so loose, and the thumb is so loose. So we're going to play A, and we roll the bow. E, A, rest. A, E, A, rest. A, E, E, A, E, A. Get ready, play. G, D, G, rest. D, G, rest. G, G, D, D, G, D, G, and D, 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 rest. D, 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 rest. And then we pick up our bow, and your mom gives us an introduction for A, E, A, E, E, A, E, and we're gonna play A, E, A, rest. A, E, A, rest. A, E, and we repeat. A, E, A, rest. E, A, rest. Oh, and we give you a big hand, and you put the violin in rest position, and you take your bow, and you say, wow. Okay, that is so wonderful. Why do you think we could get more resonance in the tone? Let me help you. I'll show you. We're going to play. Ooh, hear that ring? That's so beautiful. Can you do that again? G, good. And then I'm going to be your bow, so you can pretend my hand is your bow. Good. And G, D, G, rest. G, D, G, rest. G, G, D, 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 G, and D. And we're going to hold your hand with this one here. Good. And I'm going to just hold your bow, and I want you just to drop your arm. Can you just drop your arm? Good. And you get to hold your roll with that. Good. And then with the least amount of effort. Oh, that's so beautiful. Do you have a cat or a dog at home? Yes? Which one do you have?
Cat and dog.
Really? Oh, you'll have to show me a picture of it. Okay, now I'm going to pretend. I want you to show me how gently you pet your dog. That's right, that's right. And that's what we're going to do with our bow. So gently we'll feel like we're petting the dog or the cat. Good. And then we're going to play and we're going to sing. Teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. Sing. Teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. That's, we're going to let the hand rest over your high dot here. That's right. And we're going to take our bow, and the bow should feel like a feather, just like a feather. Like when
I also have a real feather.
Oh, that's very helpful. I'm going to ask you to show it to me after your lesson. And then we're going to practice just lots of teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. Good. And can we do our silent string crossing? We're going to go over to the G string and then roll it. So you're going to pretend you're a bird. See, so this is your wing here. And we're just going to fly away, fly away. Good. And we'll fly back to the A string. And it's so loose, the bow here. And we'll play teary, 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 tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee. Good. And then we'll roll the bow to the E string. Teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary. These are tips. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Good. Now, I'm going to get a string out of my closet, which is going to help you.
Pink is my favorite
I
color.
know, because every time I see you, you are in pink. Tie the end of the string to your bow here. That's better. So teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. Good. And you can go all. That's right. Do you feel? Tee. Good. Do you feel the string? That's right. Tee. Good. And then let's do E string. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Teary, tee, tee. Tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee. Tee. Oh, that is so good. Okay, so I'm going to let you take this home, and your dad can help set it up so it becomes the hypotenuse of the triangle. Okay, and let's try our AEA song with the bow. Good. Really loose here. Good. And I'm going to just check these fingers and the thumb. And we're going to play A and roll the bow. E, A, rest. E, A, rest. A, A, E, E, A, E, A, rest. And we're going to do our Statue of Liberty. Good. We're going to rest the violin. Good. Now we're going to slide down on our magic X, and we're going to put our first finger on the first line, and our second finger almost on our second line, and our third finger on our third line. Oh, that is such a beautiful position. Good. That is, and we're going to let the hand stay really soft. So we'll go over the high dot again, and we're going to slide down on our magic X, and we're just going to practice 1, 2, almost to the second line, 3. That's good. Let's first sing it. Can we sing E, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A, sing that?
A,
A, E, A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A. Good. Okay, and I'm going to play it with you. Here we go. So let's do your Statue of Liberty. Good and good. And we'll rest the violin on your collarbone. Good. And we keep the hand over the high dot. And here's your bow. And we're going to play E, 2, 3, A, 2, 3, 1, C, A. Good, and then we'll stop, and we're going to slide back down, and we're going to put our first finger down, and we're going to play 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A, and we do it again. E, A, E, A, and we stop, and we put our first finger on the first line, and we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, open A, and then we circle up. That was great, and everybody claps, and you take your bow, and you have another song in your repertoire. Everything is very gentle. Good. So we'll play E, A, E, A. Good. And then we take our time, just rest the bow, and we find our first finger. Good. And then we'll start down bow. Good. Just before we go, we're going to just talk to our fingers and make sure they're very what?
loose.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A, and we repeat. We're gonna roll back on our magic X, and we're gonna play a little monkey, and we're gonna put 1 down, walking up the ladder, 2 down, and leaving 1 down. Leave 1 down and play your 2, almost to the second line. Walking up so high. Now 3 down. Pick up pink banana. Pink banana. And 2. Take 3 off. Walking down the ladder. And 1. Think down so low. 2. Open A. Pick the pink banana. Okay, just rest the bow. And we roll back on our magic X, and we play open A first. See a little monkey, and then we stop and take as much time as you need. First finger, walking up the ladder, and stop. Take your time. We get the second finger, almost to the second line, really loose. Walking up so high, 2. And third finger, keeping the others down. Pick up pink banana, walking down the ladder, and 2. Walking down so low, walking down so low, 2. Open A. Pick the pink banana. You got it! The reason that your bow slides there is because it's a little unloose. So if we could be even looser, your bow's not going to slide around. Teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee. You could unloose. Tee, tee, teary, teary, tee. Oh, see? Did that feel different? And what did you notice? It was even what?
Better.
Better because it was looser. We're just letting our fingers be visitors on the bow. You know, they can't own the bow, they're just visitors. So we're going to play A, E, A, rest. A, E, A, rest. A, E, A, and repeat. A, E, A, rest. A, visitors? Let's see how loose. That's right. We'll go A, E, A, E. Wow, that's so much better. Okay, we'll play tear, teary, teary, teet, teet. Good, and we stop. Put one down. Teary, teary, teet, teet. Good. Keep that really loose bow. Good, and second finger, tear. Good. Teary, teary, teet, teet, and three. Teary, teary, teet, teet, and teet, teet. Good, and come down. Teary, teet, teet. One, teary, teet, teet. Teary, teary, teet. That was great. Remember what we said, if the bow goes all over the place? What usually causes that? Why does that happen? Because the bow is too what?
Loose.
Well, we want it to be looser. Let's do your gentle handshake. That's right. Now keep that same feeling with the bow. Okay, how about one more time? So we get a beautiful tone. A, E, A, and we slide down, slide on your X. Oh, we want to get all the way down. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A. And then we're going to circle off. So we're going to put our feet together and make a V and take a step and shift your weight back and forth. Good. And do your Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty. Good. And rest the violin on your collarbone. Good. Just so gentle. So gentle. Good. And we're going to play G, D, G, D, A, D, and A, E, A. Ready? Plot. G, D, G. Rest. G, D, G. Rest. And D, A, D, D, A, D. Rest. Rest. Bow with a very, what kind of bow position?
Loose.
Very gentle.
And your favorite word is loose.
It is. That is my all-time favorite. And teary, teary, teet. That's getting to be so good. This one is a little bit smaller for you. So let's see how it looks. And let's do your Statue of Liberty, and let's just rest it here. That's good. You don't need to put your chin. I think that's better. Good. Wait, let's just do this. Good. Is that comfy? No. Okay. Okay. So let's pretend it's comfy. So we're gonna do this Statue of Liberty and rest, and then we keep the head that away. Just keep the head straight ahead. Okay, good. And you want your dad to give you an introduction? Here we go. Maybe a little slower. Ah. G, 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 rest. Can we do G, E, G, and G, E, G, rest. G, E, G, rest. G, G, E, E. Oh, that was great. Ready, play. bow in the middle. Good. And we're gonna, easy does it here. We're gonna roll over, and roll to the E. Good, so loose. Good, and can we just feel like we're flying away as we did yesterday in the class? That's right, that's right. And we'll just keep the fly away feeling. Good, and we'll just go back to the A string. I'll play and the E string. Very good. And here's our introduction with no hold bow. Looser the better. And A, A, rest. Very good. And we slide down. 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're just going to stay here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wow, that's so beautiful. Oh, that was great. I think you can talk to them at home. Just to verify that they're going to be loose.
They all said yes.
They did? Okay. Play open A. Make sure your mouth stays really loose. You have to ask your mouth, are you loose? Okay. And open E. Good. And then we're going to stop. We're going to take as much time as we need. Putting first finger on the E, T, T, and open E, T, T, and then we roll the bow to the A, and we're going to keep the bow on the A, and we're going to put down 1, 2, and 3. Teary, teary, T, T, and take off 3, T, T, and 1, and open A. Wow, that was fantastic. Ready, okay, ready, play. That was better. And let's do our first phrase of Twinkle with Teary Tee. Good. So here we go. And we'll start here. That's right. And we'll roll our hands back. And good. And then we roll the bow, and we just take as much time. We can take forever long to get the fingers so nicely. Good. That was very good. Can we do 1, 2, 3? Put 1, 2, 3 down again. 1. Good. We'll just start. We're just going to practice the 1, 2, 3. Good. Because we want to make sure we take the finger off before you play the new finger. Teary, teary, tee. Good. Now stop. Off. Teary, tee, tee, and off. now where are we in the piece? Back to the first.
Phrase.
Yes. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Just keep it gentle. Teary, tee, tee, and stop. 1, 2, 3. Tee, 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 tee. I think we should learn the next variation, which is called tee, teary, tee, teary. Can you say that?
Tear.
Tee, teary, tee, teary, tee, teary, tee, teary. Can you say that? Tee, teary,
Tee.
good.
Teary.
Or we can call it grasshopper, grasshopper, grasshopper. Or we can call it strawberry, strawberry,
I used to call it strawberry.
banana, banana,
Strawberry.
chocolate, chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay, should we do chocolate
Yeah.
or strawberry?
Chocolate.
Okay, chocolate, chocolate. We'll keep the fingers over the high dot. And let's just double check. Can you tap your first finger and the 2 middles and the little? That way. And we're going to do chocolate, chocolate. And we'll stop. And another one. Chocolate, chocolate. And we'll stop. And chocolate, chocolate. And we'll stop. So I'll just explain to your dad. We're going to use more bow and more bow. So on the 8th note, we'll use a little bit more bow. So let's do that again. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. And on the E string, chocolate, 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 chocolate. Ooh, very good. Now we're going to do chocolate, 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 and then we put 1 down. Chocolate, chocolate, 1 up. And we roll the bow over and we gently put 1, 2, and 3. Chocolate, chocolate. Good. Chocolate, chocolate. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. And that's the first phrase. Scales, you're so lucky to be doing a scale. So listen to our A major scale. We're going to play it on teary, teary, tee, tee. Here we go. Ready, play. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Tee, tee. Teary, teary, tee, tee. And open E. Then we take all the fingers off. Teary, teary, tee, tee. And 1 on the E. Teary, tee. And second. Good. And then we're going to keep going up. So we're going to play first finger 1. Teary, tee. Good. Now we'll stop for 1 second. We put second finger. Teary, teary, tee. And third finger. Good. And then we come down. 3, tee, tee. And teary, teary, tee. Teary, teary, tee. And open E. Good. And then we roll the bow. And we guess what we do? 1, 2, and 3. Teary, tee. Good. And once more we'll do on the third finger. Teary, but really loose here. My favorite word. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Teary, teary, tee. You got it. gentle handshake? Very gentle. And can you just feel with your thumb that your thumb is just resting there? Let's do that once more. We're just going to do a restful, peaceful thumb. Here we go. Ready, play. Little monkey. Even a little looser. That's better. And relax the fingers after they play. I think that was better. Did that feel different? How did it feel different?
Loose.
A loose. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, let's put your violin in rest position and let's do your sliding on your Magic X. Can we do your sliding? Good. Good. And let's do our Statue of Liberty. Good. And rest the violin on your collarbone. Gentle, gentle. And what we want to do, we want to slide up and down on our Magic X here. Can you do your sliding on your Magic X? Ooh, that's very good. And the thumb can come along just very gently. Good. And once more. Slide. That's right. That's right. Good. Okay. Now, we're going to do something a little bit new today. We're going to do our plucking over our high dot. Can we pitch with our little finger over the high dot? Over the high dot here. Good. Over the high dot. Okay, now watch what we're going to do. We're going to play teary, teary, tee, tee. So just right at our high dot, we're going to let the fourth finger be very light. And can we play teary, teary, tee, tee? Good. Very light. Good. I can even be lighter. Even like a feather. Even like a feather. Oh, look. Good. Wait, it's a little heavy. I'll find it for you. Here we go. It's too heavy. Just very light. Teary. Ooh, that was good. Do you hear that sound? Listen to, let me play it for you. So we're not pressing the finger at all. Teary, tee, tee. Ooh, good. Let's do that again. Teary, tee, tee. Again. Teary, teary, tee. Good. And then we're going to slide down on our Magic X and we're going to play third finger. Teary, teary, tee, tee. Good. And we're going to slide. Good. And then we're going to slide up again. Watch. And slide down. 1, 2, 3. Slide up. Slide down. Oh, these guys get to be so loose so that they're just falling just like where they're comfy. Teary, tee, and we slide down. 1, 2, 3. Good, and slide up. But, and take your time. 1, 2, 5, and slowly, slowly. Now, we want to be a turtle when we go up. Are turtles slow or are they fast?
Slow.
Slow. Okay, ready, play. Teary, teary, tee, tee, teary. Thinking of that feeling. Teary, tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee. Tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee. Tee, tee. Tee, and we come down. Tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee. And very soft those fingers. Tee, tee. Tee, tee, teary, teary, tee, tee. Good. Oh, that was great. Okay, just for fun, let's do about 4 plops. Plop. So we'll just do the plop. So from open E, teary, teary, tee. Good. And then plop. Tee. Good. Open E. Good. And plop. Good. Open E. Good. And we take the time. Tee is very loose. And the number 4. Plop and plop. Good. Okay, let's do teary, teary, tee, tee with Twinkle. Here, you want an introduction from your dad? Okay, He's doing a fine job over at the piano, isn't he? Okay. Mississippi is a river, wish I had a motorcycle, teary, 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 teary. Here's my question for you. If the boat is going all over here, is that a beautiful sound? Not so nice. So watch the boat. You see how I can keep it very, very, very straight. And then I'm going to get a really beautiful what? Tone. So let's see if we can just observe your bow and just see it goes very straight. Ready, play. Good. Look at your bow. Watch your bow. And did you hear the difference? What was the difference?
One was sounding loose, and one was sounding not.
Okay, good. I like the loose one better. Can we do it one more time? And I want you to do it mostly by yourself, okay? To show me that your air is like your bow, which never stops. We never stop it. And twinkle. Keep it. And how high, what you are up above the Wow, that is such a cool dress. Wow. And plot. Oh, great. Again. Good. And we'll stop and we'll put the fingers and and one last time. And stop. Twinkle variation. With Twinkle, and your dad gets to play with you. Ready, and let's play. Now, stop, put the 3 fingers down. Good. Good, and we'll just stop. We'll just take our time, and we'll get the fingers down that way. Grasshopper, 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 grasshopper. Good. Okay, you want to do the bird? Oh, stretch. Oh, does it feel good to stretch? Good. And we're just going to stop. And 1, 2, and 3. Good. How about the theme? And we're going to play the theme.
Introduction.
Okay, we'll do an introduction, but we're going to play with such beautiful tones. And now let's do a game. We're going to do slow bow, slow bow. Okay, here's your introduction. Oh, that is so good. Should we start learning a new song? Oh.